Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, here to do another collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. What's up, y'all? Hope that everything is well with you today. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if it resonated with you. Readings are open and available by emailing me and scheduling that way. All right, so let's get it cracking. Spirit, give me a message for my collective. Oh, we got the Page of Wands. Nope, too many cards. Hold on. Nope, we got change. Death energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Ooh, the Tower. Uh-oh, something is going down. Up, down, all around. Wow. Wow, we got the High Priestess here. Too many cards are trying to flip over. Okay, so Spirit said, listen, I got a lot to say and little time to get it out. So let's get it cracked. Tell me more. Oh, bottom of the deck. Let's see. Somebody wants a new start. All right, so the Page of Wands is giving somebody wants to take a new journey. They got messages. They got things they want to say. We got death and rebirth here. So there's a change and a transformation happening now in real time. Somebody is going through something that is changing their physical or their mental, their emotional. It's changing their outlook on life. It's changing their perception. It's changing how they handle things. It's changing who they're around. It's just, there's definitely a death and a rebirth. The Tower here is telling me that this is coming in swiftly and thoroughly. Like it's uprooting somebody from the ground up, or almost like, or like lightning down, just like the card and the squirrels, but it's like somebody is being cracked in half, to get to the core of who they are. Their mask is being torn away. The rose-colored glasses are being ripped off so the person can see with their 3D, 4HDKI, whatever they call it, HDMI eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when HD quality TV was first introduced, high definition television, right? And we went from seeing people in this box caked up with makeup to seeing the caked up makeup. This is the kind of energy that this Tower and this death is bringing. The High Priestess is saying this is a fated event, that you knew it all along. Maybe you didn't want to admit what you knew. Maybe you didn't want to accept what you knew, but you knew. It's like Spirit gave downloads and synchronicities and things to pay attention to. And maybe you didn't say it. Maybe you thought people think you were crazy, but you knew what you knew, that the events that are unfolding right now are fated for you or your person. There's a King of Cups here. Now, the King of Cups is given that distant vibe, that I love deeply, but I won't show it vibes. I can hold on and mask my emotions by being stoic and looking and appearing unaffected by things. But then we have the Page of Cups here. So somebody wants a new beginning, but who is the somebody, right? So let me clarify. Tell me more about this Page of Wands energy, Spirit. Oh, somebody want to let their guard down. Oh, that's too many. Somebody wants to let their guard down, or they're feeling weak. 7 of Wands in reverse. And we have the Death. Clarify the Death. Death and transformation right now, Spirit. One at a time, please. Come on now. Oh, somebody don't want to be a fool anymore. So, all right, somebody, or maybe somebody wanted freedom that they don't care to have. Hold on. Tell me what Spirit with this tower. Somebody's freedom is getting cut out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sheesh. Mm. Oh, wow. Whew. All right, so y'all, listen. The first thing I heard when I dropped this fool in reverse is that what's changing is somebody's foolish behavior, somebody's nonsense. Somebody don't want to be a fool anymore. They don't want to be the victim. They don't want to be taken advantage of. They don't want to be unwise. Somebody doesn't want to be naive and green anymore. It's like somebody saying, I want to grow up. But the reason why they want to grow up is this tower moment. Because this tower moment is rooted in heartbreak. Somebody's heart is breaking in a million pieces. And it's forcing them to come out of this foolishness that they were in. It's like somebody was brainwashed, I guess. And that all of that is shifting. No more brainwashing. The veil is lifted. Like I said, with those colored glasses on, somebody can see now what they couldn't see before. Justice is in reverse. So this is somebody finally acknowledging the injustice. So this is like coming from a toxic family and going with the societal norms of, well, this is your parents and this is your family, and never go against your family, that kind of vibe, when this person was being dealt with unjustly, because justice is here in reverse. So that means there was some lies and some disrespect going on, and this high priestess was silent and knew. So I feel like the person in the challenge and less position, somebody was silent about injustice. This also could have been external family members, right? So now there's a core nucleus family, and then there's the outside family, the aunts, uncles, and the cousins and the grandparents, people who don't live in the household of a nucleus of a family, right? Who may have been observing quietly what's happening in that nuclear family, and then not saying anything, holding on to it, knowing that it's happening but not doing anything about it. And now this King of Cups is thinking about spinning the block again. Now, I don't know. I don't think this is this person going back into this situation. I feel like they're going to another situation that fare more better for them. And I feel like they're standing their ground on the fact that they need a new start. They really want a new start. That's what that page of cups is about. That's also what that page of wands is about. Somebody really wants a new start. They want to put their guard down because of what they're experiencing. I will say this is a bit, I feel this King of Cups, if I feel like this is about a King of Cups, I feel like this King of Cups is selfish. Selfish in that they want to go back to a situation that they may have walked away from for this family debacle that's falling apart. Because this is falling apart as we speak. Like every aspect of this is wrong and just dead. You got the death here, the fool in reverse, the three of swords, the tower. You got the high priestess and the justice. All of these major arcana around a broken heart. Somebody is upset. Someone is, do I say this? They're not just upset, y'all. They kind of like somebody is feeling really defeated, but wanting to return to a different situation. I feel like they want to go somewhere where they feel loved, where they don't feel empty. This Eight of Cups in reverse is revisiting a thing. Let me clarify that. Clarify this King of Cups with this Eight of Cups spirit. What do they want to go return to? Okay. So there is a situation where this King of Cups did not feed into because they were constantly preoccupied with this negative situation, this misery, this unjust situation. And now they want to go back, but where they going, they empty-handed. It's empty. They're empty-handed and the situation might be empty as well. Or this King of Cups keeps reconsidering heartbreak. But they know they need a new start. Page of Cups with the strength. So it's like there's like they need the strength to go get a new start somewhere else. And the weakness in them keeps choosing to recycle this. But I don't think they can. I think it's like they want to, but I don't think they can. I don't think they can because I really don't think it's possible. I feel like this is when the Tower and the Death and the Justice is here, that's pretty final, right? I feel like that chunks a lot of different things as far as endings are concerned. So I feel like it's empty, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. They reconsidering an empty situation. But a lot of people do that. They know that their situation is completely devoid of love and stability or whatever, but they keep reconsidering. And I feel like that's what this is. Although they know that they shouldn't go. They know they shouldn't spin that block no more. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. That's too many cards here. One. Oops. Fly the deck out my hand. Yeah. All right. So if this is not you reconsidering, but I feel like this could be you, y'all. I really do feel like this could be you really reconsidering a dead situation. And I don't know what you're unawakened to about it. Like maybe the depth of how bad this is hasn't fully sat on you. You know what I mean? Like it hasn't fully absorbed into your psyche what this is. But let me break it down to you. This is the death card. Like it's over. If you go back to anything like this, you will drown in it. You can die in it. And I don't mean necessarily literal death, but that is possible. It just means that you can lose yourself in it and be a fool. Anybody can. If the circumstances allow for you to go back into a situation, you can certainly lose yourself completely in it in a very unhealthy attachment in a very unhealthy way. But the Tower is coming in. Like this is coming in to kind of like break you down all the way. Like without a shadow of doubt show you how toxic and how bad this is. Spirit said though. Like you know. This is a challenge and a lesson. You know how unjust this is. And I feel like others are aware of it too. But you've been holding back so long, constantly always wondering if you should throw it all away with this Eight of Cups in reverse. But there's nothing there. It holds no value for you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yet you stay unawakened to why you should move on. Tell me more. The Seven of Wands and page Yeah, Spirit taught you lessons. You learned some lessons about this, but I don't know if the lessons are sinking in. The Spirit is definitely trying to teach you some lessons. Tell me more, Spirit. Mirroring, yeah. If you look at closely, this death card looks like a mirror. It's pinching me. The death looks like a mirror. So you or your person is reflecting back to you what you're maybe projecting onto them, or vice versa. Now, reinvent your spirit is giving you an opportunity to let something go so you can reinvent yourself. Um, to release yourself from a toxic situation so that you can move forward in life. It's Spirit is giving you a reprieve to say, listen, I know it hurt, but it's time to let it go. So now we got awakening. So here's the problem. Here's the conflict. You go from awakening to unawakening, to unawakening to awakening. You flip-flop between these two states because you are aware that this is a fated situation, but that it is also a fated, unfair situation. And then you go to this unawakened state. It's like you want to slumber. You don't want to acknowledge how bad it is, or that how empty and devoid of anything it is. And Spirit say you've been crying and purging. This is somebody who has been going through it and releasing a little bit at a time. You see the drip drops? That's kind of like slowly letting it go. Having a couple cry sessions here and there, unpacking it, talking about it, but in private, releasing it emotionally. Spirit say you put on a brave front and you're strong in front of others, but inside you feel like a little child. This page. There's nothing wrong with that. You're entitled to your emotions. But Spirit is giving you a death card so that you can take the next level up in your growth and development. A lot of people are old. They grow older, but they don't grow up because they don't develop. Emotionally, they're stunted. And they stay stunted at a certain age, and then they just peak right there. They don't get any higher. They just get stuck. And I just feel like you, on the other hand, are learning from this heartbreak, and you're not as stuck as sometimes you feel. Feel like you may even feel like you're in Eight of Swords energy where, you're just stuck in your mind. And then sometimes you might actually be. But I feel like that may be minutes of the day versus a lifetime. I feel like you're aware that there are certain things you need to work on, your parent wounds, whatever that is. I think you're unpacking it, but slowly. And I feel like you walk between awaken because you know deep down inside what this is, how it's dealing with you, how you're dealing with it, versus wanting to spin that block one more time just in case you missed something, just in case you didn't pick up that stray red flag. All right. So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like spinning the block is a very dangerous thing, especially right now, Mercury retrograde. Dangerous for your emotions because you can re-enter a situation only to find out or go through it worse than ever. Maybe you should have let bygones be bygones, but you didn't. So the advice is that, let's see. Let's see what the advice is. What's the advice for my collective? Let the storm pass. Let the storm rage. This is the Oya, but it's also another tower moment. Let the storm pass you by. Let it rage. Let it move on past you. Let the water come back to calm. See how the water is raging. The sky is raging here, right? And then the water is calm here on the unawakened. It's like you got to find your balance. between the crashing waves and the calmness of the stillness of the water. You got to find your balance. Tell me more, Spirit. Truth. Yeah, you got to hold to the truth. If you keep putting those rose-colored glasses on, you're going to keep forgetting. If you keep taking the blue pill over the red pill, I can't remember which pill it was in the Matrix, but if you keep choosing the one that's going to put you to sleep, all you can do is slumber. You have to accept the truth. And the truth of the matter is, this is a storm in your life that needs to pass, which means you need to cut your etheric cords to whatever is causing you any pain. Miracles. Anything can happen right now. But, it's also a miracle when God or the universe gives you that level up without breaking you down further, without, I don't know, taking your job or taking your, not necessarily your job, but sometimes God will take you out your spot, right? So I'm just saying, like, sometimes miracles don't look like miracles, but that in fact, when you get past whatever the situation and you look back at hindsight, you'll realize, wow, I dodged a bullet, a major one. So I feel like you're experiencing some of that. Tell me more. Yeah, Spirit says surrender your control. That fool call in reverse is letting it go. That death is the ending that you cannot control. You cannot control the ending of every friendship, unless you walk away. You can't control the end of every relationship, every circumstance. You got to release, you got to surrender it. You let the universe do what it's supposed to do, too. Don't fight the current. Go with the flow. Joy. Yeah, I feel like you want to get back to when it was good. When it felt good, when it looked good, when it felt good. You want, live out loud. You want to live out loud. You want to be happy. You want to be joyful and not hide behind anything, any shame or guilt and regret. That's the overall energy. So Spirit's saying you are purging to preserve yourself. You want a new beginning. You're standing clear and you're standing strong on your ideals and who you are. But in the meantime, you're going through some trials and tribulations, that some storms you may not want to face, but you have to face it. We all do. Whenever we hit that point, that brick wall, whatever you want to call it, and we can't go around it, or we can't go to the left or the right, that means we got to face it, whatever it is, head on. Acknowledge it for what it is so that we can heal past it. And nothing is necessarily overnight, especially if it didn't take that long to get there. I mean, if it took very long to get there, it's going to take some time to unpack. But Spirit said you got miracles. You got the truth behind you. And you got the power of the storm. Yeah. Did I just say that? You got to grieve it. If I didn't say it out loud, it was definitely in my head. I heard you got to grieve the losses. You got to let it go. You got to grieve it. I feel like I said it. That's how much it's like I knew it. I knew it, knew it, knew it. But you have to grieve some things that no longer serve you. You got to let it go. You're going to have to relax. Release your control and your grip. Surrender it. So that you can get past all of that and start to heal. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But this is your reading. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.